Hey guys, welcome back to RK Garage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you haven't already. Today we're continuing on with my alternator relocation. I'm gonna get it finished up. Might get it sent off somewhere to get laser cut, water cut, whatever, get it done properly. Just keep in mind, before you guys do see everything, I'm definitely no boilie. Welding is not my forte. My welds generally don't break. I don't fucking look neat either. Then again, I'm using a gasless MIG, so yeah, anyway, so that is roughly how it's going to look when it's done. I also got to paint it black, and this nut managed to retain the factory tensioner. Got the bracket sitting there. I haven't started to grind this down yet. I got to weld this on, which I'm finishing off today. Got a little support here so that hopefully doesn't snap as well. Once I get that tacked on, I will remove this and this, so you guys can see just the bracket itself on there before I take it off properly to weld everything around, and then I'm going to weld everything to make it neat. You guys have seen me weld a few times. You don't need to watch that shit. I'll just get everything done and just keep cutting to bits so you guys can actually see. And then once it's done, I'll get it all bolted on. I'll show you guys how it looks all nice and everything. Get it painted black. This one here is a shit tensioner, so I've got to cut. I got another one up there on the shelf somewhere. I'll cut that down. Good thing is, because I'm using the factory one, all I need to do is, if it ever goes bad, order a new one. Yeah, basically that's it. Just order a new one and cut it to suit, whack it on. But all I should really have to do is just buy the pulley, which I might even have a new one somewhere, which is good. But enough talking. I'm gonna get that tacked on, get this all taken off. Alright, ignore the fan noise background just because I was welding. But anyway, so that's the bracket there. I don't want to go too close to show what it is because I don't even want to copy it per se, because if I get these laser cut, I might sell them. I've just got that tacked on absolutely fucking horribly, but you know, a little support, sacrificial socket, cut down as a spacer. But anyway, I'm going to get that off, weld that properly, grind around, shave it down nice, and I'll paint it after I do another test fit and whatnot. So that's that. So I'm going to do all that off camera. We'll cut back, and yeah, that's where we're at. So quick update. My MIG welder fucked up, so had to resort to some JB weld. I'm not going to show it too close just to get it done, but I'll sand it back so it looks nice. Didn't really want to do that, wanted to keep welding it. Well, basically it's all there, it was just the last couple bits to make it neater. Everything structurally is all good, so I thought fuck it, JB weld will do for the last bit. Just gotta wait for that to set enough so that I can start grinding it, make it nice and neat and whatnot. Meantime, I got my new tensioner cut down. So the rear half here, you can see it, I cut it off, and I just took this pulley off just so I can spray it. That's basically all I had to do, was just cut this section off here, so when you see it on the car, it's the bit that hangs out the arse end. I probably got one lying around. Oh, here's a bit here anyway. So that usually sits there, like that. And then the water neck thing goes through here. That usually ends up going into here, which is another thing as well. I got that welded up. This welded on for my water lines. Let's have a look. I've just got, oh, there we go. Here's a complete one. So, another spare for if this breaks. So, as you can see, that's it there normally. I'll just cut across here and cut this, cut that bottom bit. See how I've shaved that down. This bit sticks out, just so it fits nice in there. This bit here was cut off, grinded it so it's all nice and smooth, and angled this down because I think this is still visible from memory, so it looks better. That's where I'm at with that. It was probably going to be tomorrow when we come back on this, where I sand it down, give it a coat of paint. So that's all ready to go on. So we'll come back tomorrow and get this all finished up. It's the next day. Got it hung up, being painted. It's all nice and black. All those horrible edges there have been all, well, smoothed out. Smooth but not smooth. Anyway, I'm going to get this down and we'll get it onto the motor, so I'll show you guys how it goes on. So cut back when I'm ready to do that. So I got my bracket. We're going to bolt it on like it's a fresh install. Everything's apart in pieces. So I'm going to start by this sucker here. I will eventually paint these bolt heads black. That one goes on there. This one bolts on there. And then if I move you guys around, let's see, what can you see? Oh yeah, you can just see it there. And I got a bolt that goes in the back there. It's going to be easy to do off camera. So, got that back one on with you guys out of the way. So this can get tightened up. Probably rub off all the paint because I haven't left enough time, but I fly out to work tomorrow, so it is what it is. That is tweaked. 16mm for this one. That's that there, nicely done. Then we can get our tensioner, which we bolts in there. So I have my two bolts here that I'm going to use. And I'll tighten all them once the alternator's in, because that'll finalise the actual position. And we get said alternator wrestle it in. And tighten it up. So that's where that wants to be situated. This one here as well. This one here I will change and get a longer bolt. It only just starts to bite. I'm not happy with it like that. And it's a 16mm head with the rest on here are all 13s, so it's just why have one different when they could be all the same. So there we have it. That's all nice and tight. I'm going to run, grab this, whack this on so it looks complete, and then so here we have it. It's all done, completed, bolted on. Here's a nice close-up of it. I didn't paint the back of the alternator because this isn't the one I'm using, but as you can see, hopefully, plenty of clearance there. Can still take the rocker cover off. I've got plenty of clearance here for this plug. I can just put the plug in. I can undo this bolt, rotate it up slightly, push the plug in. Exact same thing as the alternator factory spot. You have to undo this bolt anyway to do it, and then I can loom it straight up through there. It'll just pop up through here, and I'll add into my breakout harness to go into the cabin. Got my little support there. That doesn't actually look too horrible on here with it all nice and dark. But yeah, that's basically my alternator relocation. Utilizes a factory tensioner. So the way the belt is going to run, it will come off here. Oh yeah, this is also getting changed to a electric water pump. I've ordered it, so this bit here will be completely out the way. Regardless, even if that still sticks out to here, the belt will miss. So this belt will come off here, will run up over the alternator. It'll go over this tensioner and then down to the underside here. This tensioner moves down that way, so it still has plenty of range in it, which makes it nice and handy. So yeah, that'll run down, around, back up, and just have the one belt, which will look a bit weird with it going one side rather than, you know, something there, but I don't need to have a pulley there at all. Makes it simpler, should hopefully rev a little bit quicker, less load, less, I forgot a proper word, but you know, there's less stuff it's got to turn. So in theory, it should rev a little happier, a little bit snappier. I'm thinking about taking this bracket and getting a laser cut, water cut, whatever, getting it made properly. Let me know if you would be interested in ordering one of these. If you're doing the same thing, if you're just going to run a L67 balancer and just the alternator. Yeah, we can suss out, I can figure out what it's going to cost to get done. Add a little bit on top of that for my time to actually create it, because this, I'll probably have 30 plus hours in it at least. So I'm not just going to do a price of the water cutting, laser cutting or whatever. I'm going to make it worthwhile for myself as well, figuring all this out for you guys. But yeah, if you're interested in it, let me know, we'll get it done. But yeah, that's basically this video here. Hopefully on the next one, we may have some interesting stuff. Now you can see a bit better as well. Water outlet for the turbo. This one here got welded up. They used to run to a pipe through there. So that's all good to go. This will be my return. I'm pretty happy with all that. So as per usual, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you if you're still here, supporting and watching. And I'll see you guys on the next one.